Okay, so let's have a look at what you need to do to set up the text messaging tools within the GetBookedUp system. Whichever the editions you're using, it's done in the same place. It's done under the Setup menu in the System Setup section. So if we go into there, Setup, System Setup, and then if we go to the Text tab, you'll find that there's the details here that we need to complete. Now, you need to complete this if you're going to be using either the tool to send text messages from directly in the client's record, or use the Easy Texting tool, or use the Easy Street Marketing tool if you want to use the text messaging as one of the options that's done in the Easy Street Marketing as well. And there's separate videos about how those actual functions work. So when you come into here, if you've already got an account set up, then that's great. You can just enter the details here. And we know some of our existing users have already been using Text Local as their text service provider, so they can just copy their details straight into here, and that should be straightforward for you guys. You know what you're doing. But if you've not got an account set up already, what you're going to need to do is when you come into this section here, is click this button here that says Visit Text Web Portal. So when we click that, what that does is it opens the website, and what we've decided to do is we've chosen to partner with Text Local for the text messaging service that GetBookedUp provides. Now this gives you and us many benefits in terms of ease of integration into the software, so that we can send text directly from within the GetBookedUp software without having to actually go to the separate Text Local website to send them. And also we're able to purchase text in bulk, so we can get a saving, and we've passed that saving on to you. So you can buy as few as 1,000 credits for 4.5p each, whereas if you were to buy them at 4.5p each, you'd need to buy 10,000 at a time directly from Text Local. So we've passed that saving on that we've made on to you. Now, the first thing you do need to do is create this account through this web portal here. Now, this has already got our details in here because we've visited the page before, but when you arrive at this page, there'll be nothing in these boxes here. So these will just be empty boxes like this. Now, obviously you've not created an account yet, so you go to this section here that says don't have an account with us yet, sign up for a free account now. So we just click that and it opens up the box here. Now you put in the email address that you want to use for your text marketing and to be able to log into your account. You put that in here. So I'm going to put in here info at, put an email address in there so that I can actually follow through this whole process with you. So we're going to choose that there, and then obviously to prevent scammers, there's a capture box on there, so we just need to put the details of what this is, and then we click create account. So that's it, account activation, account's being created, and as it says on here, they'll send you an email that's got a link to continue with the registration. So all we need to do is go to our email system and click the activation link in the email. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to go back to my emails. I can see I've got this text message activation message. I'm going to go into the email, click the link, and that opens this up. And now all you need to do is just complete your details in here. So I'm going to put my details in and pop these in here. Okay, so I've put the name, company, business name in, the address details in, I've put a password in, confirmed the password, and now it's asking me to put a default sender name in. So the sender name is the name that's displayed on the recipient's phone when they receive that message from you. Now you can make it a name or a number, and you can use up to 11 characters in length. You can change this, or you can add more in the account later if you wish. Now, if you want the client to be able to call you back directly, or to be able to text back and reply, you need to put a live text, number in there that can receive texts. If you want it to just so that they just know who the text message is from, you can just put a name in. So in this example, I'm just going to put in here ChemDry and use that as the example. Okay, so you can see as I've clicked enter after putting the ChemDry name in, it's actually popped up with the following errors have occurred. That's because I've not completed the form yet. So we also need to just answer these couple of questions. Now, because we're just using the standard Text Local sign up form, you also need to put in here how did you find us. So if we just click in here and go down to used by another department, and then the industry sector, if we click into here, and I think there's one that's household, there we go, household and DIY. and then the number of employees, and that's purely, you can choose sole trader or the number of employees that you've got. We tick the box to accept the terms and conditions and click activate my account. That's it. Then you're into this section here, and it pops up a wizard as well that helps you create contacts, send messages, receive messages, send and receive reports. If we just close this for now. Now the system's very good. I can tell this to ask me to remind me next time how these wizards work, and then it just confirms, asks you to click confirm OK to get into there. Once we've got cleared those wizards that are just an introduction and help, this is the portal that it sees. If you're just using the text messaging within GetBookedUp, you're not really going to come and use this section. But if you want to use any of the clever tools that are in the standard text local website, so for instance producing mobile friendly pages that you can put links to in text messaging and things like that, you would be logging into this on a regular basis to use that. And there's other videos about that, how to use that on the GetBookedUp website and on the text local site that there's links to from the GetBookedUp site. But most of the time you're not going to be logging in here to buy credits. To buy the credits, you actually just give us a call on the 01405 813 665, and we can process your order over the phone. And we sell them in batches of 1,000. They're £45 plus VAT, which makes them 4.5p plus VAT per text message, which, as I said earlier, we've passed on some of the saving that we make. We can buy in bulk, and to get them at 4.5p from text local you'd need to buy 10,000, but from us you can buy them in just batches of 1,000. So what we also do is, as soon as you create your account, so that you can give the system a go and get your text messaging set up within the software, you'll see here we've actually already credited you with five text messages, and they're free just so that you can do the testing that's needed to make sure it's working and you're not paying for the testing. So that's it, that's the account setup. Let's actually go back to GetBookedUp and we can start to put some information in. Right, so we're back in GetBookedUp now. Remember, we're under the setup menu and the system setup, and we're on the text messaging screen here. And what we need to do is we need to put the text account login email. So if you remember, that was info@chemdryexperts.co.uk. So you put the email address that you log into the text local site with. You put your password in here, and then you can put your sender name in. Now this can be completely different to the sender name that you've set up on the account, or as it says there, you can put a telephone number in, you can put a mobile number in there so that people can text back. If you leave this blank, the text account default sender name will be used, so what you've already set up on the website will be used, or you can change that. So I'm just going to put in here ChemDry because I want every text to appear with ChemDry as they arrive at the recipient's phone, and that's it. The only other thing you need to do now is put in here a test number. So I'm going to put in here my test number, and then we can actually click the test button, and that will open this screen here, and we can click send test, type text into the text entry box here, click send, and you'll get a message that confirms that the text message has been sent. And I can hear that my phone's pinged. I'll just open that and check, and yes, I've received the message. It's from ChemDry, and the text message just says text. So that's just sent the text and made sure that it's gone through okay. And that's it. The system's now set up ready for using the texting directly from the client's record, or texting from using the easy texting tool for the bulk marketing, and also the easy street marketing if you want to use the texting section in that tool there. If you have any queries at all, just give us a call on the support number and we can help you with this. 01405 813 665. And as I say, if you want to buy additional credits, you can just give us a call on the same number and we'll credit the account, usually within about half an hour or so, usually instantly, but certainly within half an hour we'd credit your account with any credits that you're purchasing. So that's it, the text messaging service set up in GetBookedUp.